Listen. 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 Listen.
Two, three. Hi guys, and welcome to the Crazy Vape Show number 19. We've got myself, Dimi, and the Chopmeister. So we'll start off with Dimi. What you got and what you using?
I'm using at the moment the Solomon 3 on the Sharon Mini. I'm testing it out with the cap with the most airflow on 54 watt with Harambe from 12 Monkeys in it. And the second one I've got in front of me is a Smo and Ranker with a Mesh Pro from Freemax on it, with the dual coil in it and cold brew macchiato. And the other thing I've got in front of me is the SX Mini X Class, the automatic squonker. Yeah, Queenie sent it to me with the armadillo on top and also cold brew in it. The other thing I've got in front of me is the Kais, what was it? Alexander RDA. Very nice one, by the way. On the Meshman from Rinko. And the other one I'm testing out is the Profile again with the stainless steel Orf mesh coils. And it's on the Vigor squonker, the prototype. That's the thing I've got in front of me, and the Hexa for my nicotine shot. That's what I'm vaping on today.
And to our guest of this evening, Chunk,
Hello.
what are you
Yo,
using?
what am I using? Right, I am on my, this is the Sakari Amand, with the off Sebo next mesh coils in it, and the other one is going to be this. This is quite an old model now. It's getting on a bit. This is the Cyanide from IPV, and the off gear on top. Juice wise, I've got my cheesecake in there, a strawberry cheesecake or raspberry cheesecake, and in the other one I've got Awesome's Eat a Mess, which is pretty nice. And I've also got this on my desk. Yeah. gotta keep hydrated.
Yes. I am using the mail rudder with the off next mesh sub-ohm tank. Couldn't mind it there. Has got my frozen pond in it. I'm still using the Swan Battlestar Squonker with the bunker, no, the point blank RDA on top, and that's got some of Zap Juice Super Akea, the number 2 of that range. I've got the top side with the bunker on top, and in that I have got the OG, which is the number 1 of the range, and I've got my usual pods sitting next to me as well, which has got various Nick salts in it, and that's me.
Alright. I wanted to say something when you showed it. What was it? The second or the third one you showed? I wanted to tell me again.
That one?
No, the one before.
The rudder.
No. The second one you showed then. I wanted to say something, but I wanted to let you talk first. So, the other one you showed. The other one.
The juice?
No, not the mod. No.
Top side?
No.
Small one.
Yeah.
Battlestar Squonker.
Yeah. Not that one. It.
Email rudder.
Oh yeah. It was the next mesh. What do you think of the stainless steel coil? That was. I wanted to ask you that because I tested it with the Cantal coil, and I really loved the Cantal coil, but I didn't like the stainless steel coils. I didn't like them on temp control, and they burn real quick, and I really don't like the stainless steel coils. Is it mine?
Neither am I. I don't think the flavour's the same as what you're getting for the Cantal coils.
I've got the same problem with it. The flavor from the Cantal coil is really good. It's comparison with the Freemax Mesh Pro coil, but the stainless didn't give me any nice flavor. It burned real quick after 2-3 tanks. It burned, so I'm not.
The flavour's there, and
Yeah.
it is good, but it's not as good as what the Cantal coil is.
No,
The Cantal's a lot better than the stainless steel.
yeah, I thought so too. I wanted to know
Is
what
it Cantal or is it?
A1, the A1 coil.
Ah, so it'll be Cantal.
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah,
next mesh coils.
I really like that one.
So in my chat we have got Maxstar, Gareth, John, Jim. I think that's it. Yeah, so hi to all you guys
John.
in chat. And in yours, Dimi, we have got
Konica.
Konica.
That's the only one. That's Connor. That's my Patreon.
Just make sure that you go to live chat on the chats so you get every message.
Yeah. Stainless is where you get the best flavor, but everyone likes different material. Yeah, John says stainless is the best, but I don't think so. Not with the next mesh tank.
Is that the Profile Unity?
This is the Profile RDA I've got with.
Okay.
I'm testing out the stainless steel mesh from Orf, but I built it yesterday, and when I tried it on temp control on the Vigor mod, it always started burning. It doesn't matter how much temp I put the mod on, 180 or 300 degrees, it always starts burning my cotton, even when it's really wet. And when I put it on normal watt control, it works perfectly. So I think or the temp control in this prototype isn't good, but I still need to test the temperature control with the mesh coil on another mod, because on this one it didn't do what it needed to do really. I posted on VapeTube and on my Patreon a little video from yesterday evening where I was building it, and when I fired it for the first time, you really see a big, flame coming out of the RDA. So something pretty dangerous to to vape this one.
No, I got fed up with the Unity. I got it at Expo, and the wicking of it is absolute pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You know,
I really don't. I'm not a huge fan of mesh coils in an RDA or an RTA, and I think the profile, like Konica said, it's really overhyped, because it's not a bad one, but it's not that great, I think.
when it's wicked, it works well, but I got some of these the next mesh stainless steel in it, and it's okay, but it's just a faff to wick.
Those I'm using now, and the first one I put in, really, it just burned. It went red on the side of the mesh coil, and the middle just didn't fire up, and on the side there was a big flame coming out of it. So really, I'm not a huge fan of mesh coils in an RDA. So I don't know the hype about it, but
I found that you've got to put a lot of cotton in. You really got to put a lot of cotton in.
yeah,
I've nothing to
and a
try
lot of juice.
my mesh on.
They can't see me on my. Oh my god!
I've got mine, but can't use it.
My stream is falling away again. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine's isn't. Mine's is still strong.
Yeah, mine is now. It's back. It's back, but I just got a message from Kevin that my stream doesn't work on my channel.
Yeah, it's coming and going
Yeah.
as usual.
Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi. It's the Wi-Fi, because the wife downstairs is watching Netflix, and it takes too much of the internet, I think. And the
Yeah.
and the daughter is playing also on Wi-Fi, so it takes too much, I think. Yeah, and to get cable up here, it's gonna be a problem, because I found out how the TV cable comes to the upstairs, and it goes from the outside of the house. There's a hole in the wall downstairs, goes out, goes all up, and then in my cave on the outside of the wall there's a hole again where the cable comes in. So I don't know how I'm going to do that.
You'll figure a way.
In a year or two.
Have you tried rebroadcasting EatMaBB's stream instead, rather than encoding yours?
It's broadcasted on both.
Yeah.
Well, you're not simulcasting now.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting on mine's, Dimmy's broadcasting on his at the same time.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, if Dimi rebroadcasted yours rather than made his own feed,
Yeah,
it'd be less processing. Should be a bit easier on the bandwidth as well.
it'd be easier for Dimmy
Yeah, I know,
just
but
to copy mine's and.
I know, but I like to have a little fight with my PC. It has to be a little bit challenging.
If things go right, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah. If everything goes wrong, it isn't a Crazy Vape Show. I'm falling away again. Yeah, my stream is really bad. So everybody on my channel, if my stream always falls away, go and look at EatMaBB's channel.
John, I've not actually tried any of his coils yet. I was hoping to get the hive done yesterday, but I never had time. But I saw something. Damn it, any vape mail this week?
Yeah. The SX Mini X-Class, the automatic squonker from SX Mini. Queenie
Who gave you that?
It's Queenie.
Who's
It's
Queen?
Queenie from Queenie from SX Mini. She promised me at the expo that she was going to send me, and she did. And not only the mods, but she also sent me the RDA, the Divine RDA from SX Mini, a Squonk RDA, but with bottom airflow. So I'm not really fond of that. I'm not building it yet. So, and that was the vape mail this week. Actually, was that everything? Oh no, and another thing. Right, where did I put it? Wait, where did I put it? Did I put it in my closet?
Right, we'll come back to you, Dimmy.
Yeah, no, the quick
Chunk,
pop
any
system.
vape mail?
Vape mail this week. I haven't ordered anything for a couple of weeks. Because I've had stuff into review, so I'm concentrating on that at the moment. So it's been a quiet one on the buying side, and some of the stuff I bought at Expo, I'm kind of disappointed with, which is making me think, what should I buy next? Instead of trying to buy as many different things to review and whatever as I can, I'm just going to wait and
See what
see what takes my fancy. See what takes my fancy.
And the only thing I got in was some coils
Oh yeah, from your new sponsor.
from a new sponsor. And it's not even got to focus. Focus. Nah.
And everything starts crashing again on my side.
The Kelly Devil. Yeah, because you thought you froze there.
Yeah. I found my second vape mail. It's not a real vape mail, but I've got this one. The quick pot system by FlavorTech with all the flavors in it. Pot system, it's every flavor twice. So that's also gonna be for a review. And I've got all the flavors, so that's good. Huh? It's gonna be a nice review.
I got this one
Video mic.
from Amazon.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't order it or nothing. It just arrived. Well, it didn't arrive here. It arrived at my father-in-law's ex-house.
I've been getting random stuff from Amazon for weeks.
Yeah.
And they're really random things like hair clips and makeup. And I did get an OBD 2 scanner for the car. Unfortunately, it's like I ordered one from somewhere else a couple of weeks before that. I'm starting to think, what should I do? But it's a different model and it does other things, so I think I might just keep hold of it.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. But kit-wise, I did remember I did have this. This is a new Anakin pod system. It's kind of interesting.
It looks nice.
Yeah, it's a nice shape, but the way you fill it, it's just a pain in the backside. You've got to read the instructions. That's the one thing you've got to do. Because it's got in the pod, it's got a rubber stopper. It's also got this area here, which you'd automatically think, oh, you put your juice in there. But as soon as you try and do anything there, it just disappears and breaks. So the other side is a stopper, which isn't really clear when you sort of see it first, but the way it is.
Yeah, some pot systems are a pain in the ass to fill. That's one of the things I don't like about the Pasito from Small End. How do you have to fill it by turning up the drip tip and then right beside the coil, push your bottle in there. I really don't like the filling system on it. And if you, oh my god, and if you push too hard, everything comes out. Yeah. You're gonna hear that a lot here. I'm right in the center of the town, so a lot of ambulances pass by.
I'm kind of fed up with all the different pod systems now, and I'm starting to think, why don't they, if they sell a pod kit, why is like the pod kit plus a dozen coils in the box? Because you think a pod system is the lifespan of a pod system is fairly minimal, but finding the coils afterwards is such a pain in the ass. So if they supply like a dozen coils in with it, even if the kit was a bit more in price, at least you wouldn't have to go hunting around for coils, you know.
Yeah, but I found out in the shop that a lot of people from around 50, 60 years old to start vaping, they don't want the hassle of VC is falling away again. They don't want the hassle of filling a tank or changing a coil or anything. So the only thing they want is just put the pot in the hexi or something and pull on it. Even the Vibe from the Vibe pot system, some people don't take Vibe because it's got still got a bottom to push to vape, and that's too much. They don't want to push a button. No, they just want to pull it like a cigarette, and that's it. So now we've got 3 pot systems like the Hexa in the shop. We also got we also got the Logic.
I still like this.
Yeah, from Aspire.
You know, this with
I think
you just plug them in.
I still think that's one of the best pot systems about for flavor and how it vapes, but the pots are empty too fast.
Oh, you've got to learn to refill them. They're easy enough to refill, you know. Little stop on the top.
Yeah, no, you can refill it, but if you refill it once, the coil doesn't last a second time.
With this, I kind of get 5 to 6 refills, which, you know, isn't too bad.
I can't do that.
After it gets to a certain point, you know, the flavour does die off when you get that going in. But you know, you keep it.
I've got an AirPod on it, that's why. Is it the Find S? Vupu?
I've seen the new drag pod kits. The new drag pod kits look quite. Yeah. And there's also like a really mini version with a mini RDA as well, with a mini RTA. I've seen that. The one with the tank. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like them.
Mine's is broken, but they're sending me another one. Because I can't screw the tank right down. Because then it doesn't work. I have to unscrew the tank.
There's little things like this they need to be sorting out before they start selling them, you know.
I'm just hoping that's just a dodgy one. But at least if I've got another, I can find out if it's the mod or the tank that's causing the issue with it.
I'm starting to feel that everything that I get seems to be broken. You know about my Thor that I bought at Expo. I bought a Thor.
You bought one?
I bought a Thor 2 at Expo, and it lasted 2 days before one of the buttons broke, which is not what you want on a mod like that when you pay so much.
Are they exchanging it or fixing it or what?
Well, they sent a new one out, which customs decided to stop. Checked the value. They contacted me. I said it's a replacement. There's no intrinsic value because it's replacing the one I've got, which I'd already paid for. They asked me did I have a receipt for what I paid for. I said, well, it has no bearing on a replacement.
No.
The value of one in Britain. So they sent it back. They sent it back to the sender, which was unfortunate, but they're pretty good. I said, what are you going to do? He said, we can either send another one, it'll take about 60 days on the slow boat, or wait until next expo and we'll replace it and we'll give you the new DNA mod that's coming out in October. So I thought, oh well, I can't stare a gift horse in the mouth. It's people wait for 6 months.
That's not very good. But we should get another new mod out.
Yeah, my Manto
Just
X.
hope it's worth more than that one.
Yeah, well, I'll get two up. They replace the one, and I'll have another one. So, you know, it's all good.
Yeah.
My Manto X died this week already. Didn't use it really much actually. I couldn't change the up or down from the wattage. Doesn't do anything anymore. Then I contacted Rinko and I showed them a video from what the mod was doing, and I asked them if they can do it, and you know what they say? They don't produce them anymore. They don't produce the Manto X already.
Yeah, because it's old.
Yeah, it's sold out, and they don't.
It's old.
So yeah, it's old. It's
But
not,
that's what they do.
it's not that old, huh? They don't have any anymore.
They'll do productions for about 2 months and then that'll be it. As soon as the next model's ready to get produced, that's what they'll start producing and stop making old ones.
Okay. Alright. I hope they produce my armadillo a little bit longer.
It always seems to be this sort of thing going on at the moment. Just to bring it, it feels like they're bringing out stuff for the sake of it, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, there's so much coming out, and so much companies doesn't want to register anything in Belgium to the government, so we can't sell anything from the new stuff in Belgium at the moment. It all takes almost 6 months. If something comes out, 6 months later we can sell it in the shop. So in Belgium we're always running behind now. And a lot of Chinese companies don't want to pay the fee to the government for selling their stuff in Belgium because the market is too small. So it's always a fight in Belgium to get new stuff, and customers ask for something they see on the internet, but we can't order it, and we can order it, but we can't sell it legally. So it's a real hassle in Belgium at the moment.
Dimi, John's telling you to open it up and clean the buttons and try that and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because can't replace it, but or else it goes into collection into the closet. Huh?
or hit it with a hammer.
There are lots of I've got lots of that.
Aye.
Yeah. I got enough mods in the closet to use. So.
I can give you a food try if you want it. It's broken.
What's
Take the
broken?
buttons off it.
Well, it can't be as bad as the holster. The holster bought a small ant about 4 months ago, and it literally fell apart. The screws fell out of the top and the bottom. One of the fixings broke on it, and it literally just fell apart.
I've got this like this.
I've got that one with
That came like that.
I've got it with the OBS cube now. I don't know if you hear it, but it also the batteries loose also inside. And the other one I gave away this week.
Mark, with yours, at least you know the screw where the screw is.
It's
It's
not
somewhere.
a screw though.
There's something in there.
It's a part of the board that's come off the board. And it can't be soldered on because it's that small. So it's never been used. I've had batteries in, but never had a tank on top. Because I don't know what part it is that's come away. And I'm not chancing it. So it'll stay there as a brick. It will get chucked eventually.
Take it apart, turn it into a mech.
Yeah, could do that. Take the board out altogether.
Yeah.
What are they talking in chat?
John's talking about the
Caliburn.
Caliburn,
Yeah.
his best pod system for flavour. Jim's testing the new VapeFly Jester. John's asking him about it.
Yeah.
John's telling you to fix your mod. And Jim's replying back to John.
Yeah. In my chat it's quiet, but yeah, my stream isn't working, so yeah. I think I'm going to put your video upload after the show, because on mine you won't see a lot.
Yeah, but yours Ives does that.
But today it's a really bad day for stream, because it's still hanging, and my OBS is telling me that it's streaming, but YouTube isn't.
Yeah, it could be YouTube again. Blame YouTube.
Yeah, they seem to be bad, don't they? No, you're
Yeah.
streaming, dummy.
Yeah, on my laptop
Yeah.
it's freezing. Okay, no problem. Yeah.
Well, there is movement on it, so.
No,
I just give it a reload.
I'm starting now with posting everything and uploading everything on VapeTube, and my videos first come online on VapeTube and afterwards on YouTube. I'm starting to try and get everything over to the VapeTube. I said it to all my followers to go to VapeTube, follow us there. It's better than YouTube, because how long it's we don't know how long it will take before YouTube takes everything about vaping offline.
Remember and upload your video to VapeTube, don't use the YouTube link.
No, I'm uploading everything now.
Yeah, because if you use the YouTube link and your channel gets shut down, all your videos will be lost on VapeTube.
Yeah, that's
I was looking at that. It's going to take me ages to grab all my videos. I've got hundreds.
Me too. I've got 520 videos online, so if I have to upload them all to VapeTube, it's gonna take a long time.
Yeah, let me have a look how many I've got.
Uploaded. And if I go into reviews and highlight them all,
I'm going.
how
wait.
do you do that? Select all. I have got 104 reviews sitting on my hard drive.
Oh no, I can't. My PC can't take them all anymore, so I have to erase them all. So, but the new one is coming. They're working on it. What are we gonna do?
And I've got 54 no.
Oh,
Vlogs as well sitting on my computer. So I could potentially upload them all, but nah, just the new ones is getting put up onto VapeTube. The older ones I'm not real fussed about.
It's quite funny looking at all my videos. I can see my haircut changing. Well, I got a beard. I haven't got a beard. My hair's cut. It's not. It's long.
John's asking when your new computer is.
I don't know. My brother-in-law is ordering it all through his job, because he works on computers for a company here, and he's ordering it through the account of the company, because he's got some discount on it. And I told him what I need. I told him what I want to do with the computer, and he's putting a computer together with everything I need, but cheap as possible. So
Tell me get your Ryzen X 2800.
I can't. I will see what he said. He's got everything, so I don't know what he's got. I will see. I trust him. He knows everything about computers. He put domotica in his house, on his own. Everything works with computer in his house and everything. So I trust him. He knows what he's doing. So I will see what he comes up with.
Yeah, John, that's true. Why should we do all the work and YouTube get all the money for the views?
Yeah, I'm gonna start sticking my videos on Chatterbait.
YouTube also got them. You earn it. I don't have enough viewing hours to get paid on my YouTube, so that's my. I think that's why they don't demonize me yet, because I don't get paid for it.
And I don't have enough subs to actually do monetized yet.
Yeah, same. With me, it's a views. I've got enough subs, but not enough viewing hours. I've got 200 viewing hours a year less, too short. So, but it's coming up slowly. So, maybe in a month or so, I've got enough. We'll see.
Jason,
I just
because all vaping channels are getting demonetized.
Yeah, I know. So that's why I'm trying to get all my followers to VapeTube. But
yeah.
I decided a long time ago not to use monetization. I took it off. It's just you know, I do it for the love of it, and it's just no point for the amount of money with you get when you're a minnow. I just, you know, if it's not fun, there's no point in doing it.
No, you just get somebody to sponsor your channel and put their advert on your videos.
Yeah. For YouTube to block it off.
No, they shouldn't.
I'm wondering when the government is going to stop me, because in Belgium it's forbidden to do vape reviews. So I'm wondering. I'm going to get something to drink. I'm right back.
You should have had it with you.
Yeah, it's right beside me here. I'm right back. Oh, my glasses.
Sorry about that, folks.
Oh, my glasses.
So, Chunk, you still do your late night shows?
Still on a Wednesday. Still 10 till 12. Do the odd game show as well, just to keep people entertained. But yeah, I've kind of let things go a bit quieter because you know, I want to get the reviews done as well. But it's just the finding the time. You know, it can be difficult when you're working and got little kids to sort out and all that like. So yeah, but obviously I've got the other project I'm working on slowly, which seems to be going alright. Like,
that's not too bad.
Yeah, and at the moment I'm in the middle of copying all the reviewer lists and all that sort of stuff from UK Vape Hub across to a website, so it's easier to see and it's more visual. So that's gonna look tidy when it's done.
It's not too bad. Are you giving anything away as in what the website address is, or?
Not at the moment. If anybody wants to find UK Vape Hub, they can find on Facebook. It's facebook.com/groups/UK Vape Hub, or just look for UK Vape Hub. If you're looking for a show that's on any time, or if you're looking for reviewers or information about where you can take on holiday to different countries for vaping, there's documents there which have lots of information for people to grab.
There's that there. So I've put a link to UK Vape Hub group in the charts.
Cool.
Even
So
if people
feel free.
from UK watching.
Yeah, it's open to anybody. It's just the times are mainly aimed for UK GMT. If anybody does a show, let me know. I'll just add it to the list. And if you've got anything else to add, like if you go on holidays to somewhere and you get an experience of your vaping stuff being stopped or there being no issue, then if you comment on the thread, then I'll update the document. It's a very live sort of thing.
Yeah, John, that's right. We have to help VapeTube grow and back it up, because if YouTube will ban every vape video, we only can get on VapeTube. So I hope every vapor goes to VapeTube, but I think it will never be as big as YouTube. But
I do know that once VapeTube have got their live up, this show will be getting broadcasted to VapeTube rather than YouTube.
yeah, yeah.
Just a case of waiting for that.
Yeah.
It's the same with Patreon. I want Patreon to have an own live, because now you have to go live on YouTube and put the link in Patreon to see your live, and I don't like that. And the same, like I recorded a video last night, and I wanted to upload it only on Patreon, because it was a video to my Patreon and for him only, actually. But you can't upload anything on Patreon, so I had
you
can. Yeah, I couldn't
record it on YouTube and have it as unlisted. Copy the link over to Patreon, and then the Patreon can look at it because they've got the link.
Yeah, that's the only way. But I made a mistake. I uploaded on VapeTube. I put it private on VapeTube, and then put the link in Patreon. But on VapeTube, I put it on private, but still everybody can see it. I went on it with another account, and I still can see the video on VapeTube, and I put it on private on VapeTube. So I don't know why.
Yeah, they maybe have to get that fixed then.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's private for anybody who hasn't got an account.
Yeah.
You know.
Because actually I didn't want to show it on VapeTube yet. I wanted to only want to show it on Patreon, and I wanted to ask my Patreon if he was okay that I put it open on YouTube and on VapeTube afterwards. But yeah, now it's on VapeTube open, and the link is on my Patreon. So also on VapeTube you can see the video. I recorded it last night at around 10 in the evening or something in the garden in the dark with only the flash. It was with only the flashlight from my cell phone and a little bit of light from the room behind me. And I was sitting in the garden because it was the weather is really hot in Belgium now. It's 30 degrees, and yesterday in the evening it was still 23 or something. And I sat in the garden till I think 11:30, and I was building in the dark, and I started making a video from building the profile and everything, and it was funny and it was nice. I was just talking to Connor, my Patreon, and it was a nice evening because I was sitting in the garden because I promised my wife I wouldn't go and sit in my cave the whole Saturday. I wouldn't go up whole Saturday, so I went to the garden and I sat in the garden all evening. Yeah.
You need to build a shed.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to sit in front of TV.
Just have to be a Todd and you got a shed.
I don't like to sit in front of TV. If I have to sit an hour in front of TV, I'm bored as hell. So.
So John has mentioned in chat about wanting to build Burn. Have you discussed it at all? Or?
No, we haven't.
Is it something you don't want to discuss, or because I can fill bits in?
If you can fill it all in, go ahead. I've never ordered none film or that, so I don't know.
Okay, so Bill Byrne was making coils originally, and he started doing mods. Now he sent some mods which were really low quality, stroke dangerous to Chris of Empire Vapes.
I saw the video.
Chris rejected it, and did a video showing how bad the mods were, and basically Bill just disappeared, literally just disappeared. And I think he told a lot of people that he sent coils out. I'm not sure whether he did or didn't, but it's not the first time I've seen and read that comment. So yeah, if you haven't received anything, just write it off and order some more, or if you pay by PayPal, or a claim in.
As long as it wasn't friends and family, you should be fine.
Yeah, but highly unlikely you get your coils back, coils now, or mods. I was in an iVlog channel where somebody said that they'd had a mod from Bill way back when he started making them, and they weren't very happy either. It's not the sort of thing I'd feed back, because it's not the correct thing to take comments from one place and feed them back to somebody else. Is a bit, shady. But eventually it came out through Chris's issue, so maybe it was a good thing that it happened in a way.
What material was he using for the mods?
I'm not sure. I couldn't comment what material he was using. I just heard that they were very low quality soldering, wiring, components, finishing. Pretty much everything. They were supposed to be sold in a nice seashell type box, and they were just put into small bags. So no.
I saw Chris's video, and I saw with the glue, everything inside was glued with a lot of glue, white glue, just over the wires in a big bowl, and everything was kept together with a big ball of glue inside of the mod. I saw his video.
Imagine how building a mod and showing some kids how to do it in school, and saying produce that. It was that sort of quality. It was how much glue can I put in here to make sure that nothing moves, basically. But I looked at it, it wasn't good at all. But there we are. Saying friends and family, I don't think it was a cunning plan to rip people off. I just think that he was punching above his weight and failed. Not all businesses succeed, and yeah.
Well, if you're making products that aren't up to scratch, then obviously your business will fail.
Yeah, but in the vape industry, there are a lot of cowboys, huh? A lot of people who think vape industry is coming up. There's a lot of money to earn in it, and we just start a company without knowing anything about it, and just want to make money.
And do you know what is the worst thing is that he sent me some coils, and this was in the early part. And I received them when they were decent coils. So if he'd stuck to just doing the coils, he could have kept on and had a successful business. Making the mods, I think, was his downfall. Disappointing really, because like I said, his coils were decent.
Yeah, you have to keep doing what you're good at, and don't have to overdo it. Huh?
I could safely say I've made one mod. But that's it. It wasn't the best of mods gone, but it was my first squonker, and it done me, and then I gave it away.
When I've got my
Somebody there's got it somewhere. I just can't mind who.
When I've got my new PC, I'm gonna install a 3D design program on it. I don't know which one yet. I thought of SolidWorks. I wanted to install SolidWorks on it to make 3D designs, but it's too expensive. It's €3,000 for the program and €1,200 to update it every year. So a little bit too much. So I'm going to ask a friend engineer from China if he can send me a copy of it or something, or a version of it, and if he can't, I have to look for another program. But first
I'm
sure if you look for it, you will find it.
Fusion 360. That's a free program.
But the thing is, I want to use SolidWorks because in China the companies also use SolidWorks, and if I can use that one, the friend engineer, from Caiz. It was from Caiz before, but now I don't know which company he's in now. But I regularly chat with him, and if I take solid work, he can help me with it during chat and we chat with video chat, and then he can help me how to start it up, and he can send me starting designs where I can go start off and like the bottom or from an RDA or something, and he can send me that in the how you say in.
But when it comes to exporting the design for the, making, I think most of the programs that are out there are interchangeable, and there are things like Yenka is another one. But they're not cheap. They're not cheap.
Yeah, also
So
got
Fusion 360 might be worth sticking with.
Yeah, Dimi, if you check YouTube, there's a lot of videos about Fusion 360.
Fusion 360.
Yes.
I'm gonna write it down because else I forget it.
I'm going to look for it now. Because I have been playing about with some other stuff.
Fusion.
I've just been playing with basic SketchUp just to get a rough idea of how things work and the axes and that sort of stuff. So maybe this will be worth looking at.
Right, Dimi, spell Fusion space 360.
All right, got it in my book.
Oh, what's happened? Something happened to my show there, I don't know what. Something happened to my weed. I don't know how long it was doing for.
I'm streaming now.
But sorry about that, people. Anybody that's watching on my YouTube. I'm just hoping. No, it's still streaming, that's fine.
Let's reload.
Yeah, it's been a wee while.
Yeah.
So there was a gap there
Uh,
on my channel.
on my chat, Koneke says it looks like everybody is wanna fill their pockets with money. Even look at the big reviewers; they're also cowboys. Yeah, some of them. But we don't talk about other reviewers anymore.
Yeah. I'm going to have to move my phone out the road so I don't hit any more buttons and stop the streaming.
I do wonder how many reviewers will stop reviewing when monetization completely disappears and the squeeze starts, And not necessarily the small reviewers, but the mid-size reviewers as well. How many will think, I can't be bothered to do this anymore, forget it.
Well, when I first started my YouTube channel, I did have monetization on it for a good year, and then they put the 1,000 sub limit before you could monetize it and everything like that. So obviously it stopped.
I've got the same. In the beginning, there was money coming. There was money coming on the account from YouTube, but then they changed the viewing hours, and that changed everything.
I think the money that I was getting at the start was going into AdSense. I was just redirecting it.
In the beginning, it was they only paid out when you got $50 or something.
Yeah.
Hi Alan.
How is it with VapeTube? Are they planning to pay out reviewers on views or?
I think they are, but how I don't know.
Yeah, they're in the process at the moment, trying to get it fixed for monetization.
Okay.
I think on Thursday on the show that they said that, or Chris said that it was almost done. So.
Yeah, and you'll also receive more money per view than what you did from YouTube.
That's not bad.
Because they're not taking a cut as such. Obviously they'll take some for the administration side of it. But that's all it's going to be, is the administration side you're taking their cut for, and the rest going to the creator.
I'm wondering what they're going to do. VapeTube, like in Belgium, actually like me, it's actually forbidden to do reviews. So what's VapeTube gonna do if the government contacts VapeTube and says all Belgian accounts have to go off or something? I'm wondering what they're gonna do then, because I think YouTube, if government contacts YouTube to take it off, it won't take long. Same as I got $20 for promotion on Instagram and on Facebook, and it was an extra that they gave me, $20 to promote your channel or something, and I put an order for $20 to promote my YouTube through Instagram, but they still have to clear it, so I don't know if they're gonna clear it because it's about vaping in Belgium and you can't promote it. So I'm wondering what they're gonna do, because I could reach 26 million people with the promotion. So
You just have to try and use PayPal.
PayPal.
Yeah.
Mm.
Tell me to pay you in PayPal. Because then that way it could be for a product or something that you've sold them, or there's no way of proving what it's for.
Yeah, but I asked it before on Instagram to on Facebook to promote my page, to promote my vape page, Dimi Crazy Damper page, and Facebook didn't want to promote it because it was about vaping.
Yeah, I have the same thing with her.
Yeah.
I've never done that, so
I only do that when they give me a free amount of dollars to promote. So now I've got.
I think I have the $20 thing as well.
Yeah.
And I ended up giving it to my wife, and she used it for her Facebook page business. So at least it gets used.
Yeah, if they give you something, you have to use it.
hi Graham.
Hey Alan,
Graham.
I'm Graham.
Hey Christoph. Christoph is on mine.
Yeah. That's strange because the usual comes on the mines first.
Yeah.
Trade there.
It's too hot in here.
Should have the fan on.
Yeah, I don't have one. And the one I've got makes too much noise. But I think it's 27 or 28 now in here. So, pretty hot. I'm right under the roof.
What you should do then is get a ceiling fan.
I know, but money, always money. And when I've got money, and when I've got some money, I spend it too fast. Ask my wife.
What's getting said in your chat, Dimmy?
What's geld, money fetchers? Kanneke says they're all money fetchers. I drink and click near bots. I always say what I think, and if it doesn't work, it clashes with somebody. So he always says what he thinks, Kanneke, and he says they're all ant fuckers. I don't know. And he's talking about YouTube and all the big reviewers and all the government in Belgium. And before he said the big one, the Minister of Health in Belgium, she's really fat. If she sits on you, you never can go anymore. So we're all hoping now they're forming a new government in Belgium, and we're all hoping that our Minister of Health will change and that somebody else will come on it, because the one we've got now is killing all the sick people in Belgium. Because she's taking all the money from them and let them start working soon, really fast again and everything. So we all want her gone. She was a real popular politician 5 years ago, and now everybody wants her gone.
Yeah. John, you're right. Everybody should go and sign the dual partition. I've just put the link in both chats. If you can click the link and go along and sign up to the partition
I
to
already
help
did.
Chris from Empire Vape Co. to stop Joe doing what they're doing to UK companies. And if you don't know what they're doing, they're sending someone over 25 or 21 going into a shop, getting a Joe, and because the people don't ask them for ID, they are sending them a letter saying that they're going to take action against them for not checking IDs, even with someone that looks old enough to purchase a vaping device.
Sometimes it's difficult because in Belgium also, in Belgium it's 16 that you can buy a vape device at the moment, and the kids from school, a little bit from the shop, when they're 14, 15 years old, they all look older and they all look 16, and it's difficult to know which one is 16 and which one isn't. So I always try to ask them, but you can't ask for an ID.
Yes, you can.
UK used to have an under 16, under 17 ID card, didn't they?
Yeah.
That was quite a few years ago. I can remember, I think the last time I went to Belgium was like 30 years ago.
But actually, normally it's not legal to ask for an ID if you're not a police officer. They can, you can only ask them their age, and if they say I'm 16, you have to take their word for it. And if you get somebody from the government controlling the shop, and you ask for you ask the kid if he's 16, he has to, and he isn't, he has to answer he isn't, else it's not legal from a government view. So we just ask, are you 16? And if they say yes, I'm 16, we have to take it. They take their word for it.
See, that's wrong. What were you saying about when you were over there, Chunk?
About 30 years ago.
30 years.
I think he was on a rugby tour. I think we stayed in the is it the Hotel Mercure? And yeah, that was quite a long time ago.
In your younger years.
Yeah.
I'm coming to the UK this week. I'm going to Southampton Wednesday and Thursday.
What for?
For visiting the company, the factory of Vibe.
VIP.
Vibe, VYPE, yeah. From the tobacco industry, the pot system, the Vibe.
Yeah.
They wanted me to come to the factory to oh my.
To see how they manufacture it.
Yeah, but to persuade me that it's a good product, because I gave them a bad review, and they're not so happy about it. So they want me to change my thoughts about them. So they invited me to the factory, to dinner, and to the hotel and flight. Everything is paid. So
I mean, the one thing I've seen about vape is poster out of vape, and you put it on charge, and it melted the connector. So, you know, I don't know what you'll say about that.
I don't know. They're sending somebody over to the shop almost every week to try to convince me that it's good, and they call me a lot and everything. So I'm wondering what they're going to say Wednesday and Thursday, and what they're going to show me. It's a really short trip, because I leave with the plane on Wednesday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We arrive in Southampton, we go to dinner, then to the hotel, and the next morning at 9 o'clock we go to the factory, and at 2 o'clock we've got a plane back to Belgium. So it's a really short trip.
Yeah, the factory won't be that big though.
Nah. But they're gonna tell us what they're planning for the future, and that's what I'm interested in. what's Fight going to do in the future, and how they see the vape industry. Because I'm a little bit scared of it.
They might even tell you the truth. You never know.
Can you see it?
No.
Nah, probably not, but I will listen.
Take where they say with a pinch of salt until you see it in your hand.
But maybe they're gonna show me the new device, because they're working on a new device, so maybe they're gonna show me that one. Always interesting.
There's a couple of people in chat. Give the thumbs up, people. Give the thumbs up.
I don't even know how many I've got. I've got 8. And Dimi's got 2.
Yeah.
Nah,
10,000 watching. 9,000 thumbs up. Can't be bad. This is a very small letter K next to it. You can't hardly see it. It's there, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stream works again. That's something. It works for a half an hour already.
Nah, your stream's down on me.
You just tempted fate there.
I see my stream.
I can see it. You might need to refresh.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I can see my stream running now, so it's working.
But your stream's unlisted, Dimi. It's not public.
Not public? Oh,
No.
okay. That's the problem then. Wait. Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
It's unlisted.
Yeah. Now I see it. Wait, I'm going to do something. Oh my god. I'm working on it more than an hour to put everything right, and then still I make a mistake. Oh my god. Every week something. That's why they say they couldn't see it.
We have to have a we have to have a change.org petition to
Now
get
it
Dimi
should,
to sort his shit.
now it should be open again. Yeah. Now 6 are watching my stream. Okay. My stream is working again, people.
Well, YouTube decides randomly whether or not it wants to send out notifications anyway, I find, so.
Yeah. The notifications always come too late for a live show. When I've got a notification from a live show, it's 18 hours after the show. So I'm always too late for every show.
Yeah, so that's been your problem then, Dimi. Why people couldn't find your link. Because they had to physically have the link to see it.
You don't have the link?
Yeah, because you were unlisted.
Yeah.
They had to have the physical link for it, or they couldn't open it up.
Oh, it's on my Facebook.
Yeah, but some people just go to YouTube
Yeah,
and then
I know.
click on your
Yeah, I
channel
know.
and get it that way. But obviously because it's unlisted it wouldn't be there for them.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Nothing to do about it. Just go on.
It's done now.
Yeah.
So you noticed that Steve Davis moved his cast over to Twitch as well? Islands in the Clouds.
Is it?
Have you thought about using Twitch at all, or are you just going to hold out for lives? Just hope live stream on VapeTube when it comes.
Just waiting on VapeTube.
Yeah, now I'm streaming.
I don't even think I've got a Twitch account. If I have, I've just created it to save the name for myself.
No, I don't have a Twitch account. I've got Twitter, I've got Instagram, I've got Facebook, I've got Vaffle, I've got everything, but I don't got a Twitch. Let us vape some blue fruit. Bot systems.
Nah, because I can't even sign in.
I think I created an account on Twitch ages ago, and I've forgotten all the login details and the email account and stuff. So I had to recreate one with a different prefix on it, which is quite annoying.
Yeah, I do have a Twitch account. Just didn't upload to it or nothing.
Yeah, Konica, I know I'm too late with my life.
Have you looked at iVlog?
What?
iVlog, iVlog.tv. If you ever get bored of the usual channels, there's 2 channels on there that regularly cast stuff. They are based in the States, but they have shows from like 9 or 10 till 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. It's always a nice place to hang out.
Well, I won't be staying up as late as I have been for the last 2 months till I got paid off. Because I start a new job tomorrow. Just wee short shifts.
Yeah, Konica says the boost line from my boss isn't that great, but the boost line is for small devices, just like the JustFoc and everything, and there it's a good one in its boost. It's not something for on a dripper or anything. I don't vape it also.
I think you're right there, John. John Best. That I think the people in the US just sat back and expected everybody else to do something, and nobody was interested. And given the number of people that go over there, they should have been really active, but they weren't, and I can see it going downhill from where it is.
Has any used to ordered from China lately, or anybody actually?
I never order online.
Fastech or that?
I haven't ordered from Fastech for a while, or Gearbest. I think Gearbest pissed me off a bit, and the things I've ordered other electronic stuff, and they've been caught in customs quite a bit. Customs is very active at the moment.
Because I've got 2 packages that's been sitting, going to LAL, wherever that is, LAL, for the 19th.
Sure it's not LOL. They're having a joke on you.
LAL. Leaving Nanjing and sent to Laos. But I don't know what Laos is or where it is or anything, or how long it will take before it comes into the country.
Is that the airport? LAL?
I don't know. But it usually takes about 2 days for it's sent from China to come over here. But that's been 4 days now.
I've got some package coming from DHL, but they send it through to the post of Belgium. So I hope they won't go through customs, because most of my packages just come through DHL and everything comes on arrives in 2-3 days. But now they go to the B post from Belgium, and it already took a whole week. It's in production at the B post, so I hope customs didn't take it, and I don't know what it is. So maybe it's Illusion, because the new Illusion line was sent to me by Michael Lee. I'm one of the 12 reviewers in the world who gets the Illusion line, the new Illusion line to review. I'm really curious about that one.
John, it's still driving, but it's a driver-labourer job that I'm doing. Start 8 o'clock in the morning, finish at 4:30, except a Friday I finish at 3:30.
I think the last thing that came through to me was through UPS. I paid the customs charge, and the customs then disputed it, and it got sent back. So I'm still waiting for the charge that I paid to be refunded.
That's not very nice. The last thing I got was DHL, but I never hit the customs charges or nothing.
I was saying that I did have a package from Orf, oft come to me, and that came through fine.
Yeah.
My packages all come to the shop, so if something goes to customs and I have to pay, the bill goes to my boss.
That's very kind. We'll just order things and get them sent to Dimi. There we are.
I always order to the vapor store to Dimi, and then the address of the vapor store. So, but my email address. But I never got any bill from custom, never. So
I've only had one in 6 years,
that's not
That's
bad.
not bad.
and it was only for £3 odds.
That's not
I've
bad.
had 3 in the past 2 months.
Oh,
Sorry guys, but I'm going to take a fan. It's really getting too hot in here. Right back. Gonna put the fan in front of me because the water is running out of my head like hell. Right back.
The other thing about ordering from Fast Tech and GearBest now is wait until they give out a decent code. You know, I keep adding things to my list, and then when they have a code for a discount for one of their holidays or events, then that's the time to buy it. Like,
yeah. It's alright when it's got a map code beside it. That's the best time to buy it, when you first get it and they have map code to bring it down. That's what I usually do.
but some of the times when they put a map code on it, you look at the price after the map code, and some of it is not always that cheap anyway. Have you noticed?
There's certain stuff, isn't it? But the majority of stuff that has tells you to use the map code usually does.
Yeah. So I was looking at something, and it says apply the map code, so I did that, and it was still cheaper than on 3F Vape as a normal item price compared to it. But you know, you're going to get that for all sorts, you know.
I've never ordered from them. I've ordered for GearBest one, and it ain't that long that I was like, nah, I'm not ordering for them again.
GearBest have been a pain recently, so I've stopped buying from them. You know, you've got to look at some of the UK companies. The prices haven't been too bad from them, like 101 Vape In and such.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
I've got to rework.
You've got to read it. I'll have to start. Is 3F Vape alright to order from?
Yeah, they're pretty cheap, especially if it's got 24 hours.
I'll maybe have to keep an eye on their site then as well, because it's usually just Fast Tech I order from, eh?
Yeah, the 3F is pretty good. I think the last thing I bought from them was I bought 2 of the cyanides. You know, the IPV, and they've got a Yeehee chip in them, and I think it was £44 for the 2, including delivery.
That's not too bad.
What's my favourite pod system? Northern RTA. Favourite pod system has to be the Aspire Mini Gusto or Gusto Mini. And Northern would be. See you somewhere. Would be that. That's the True Tank.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I read what Steve said on my chat.
But Steve. I got Dimi just show it on. Wait. Guys, Dimi just show it on here now if you can. Oh yeah. I know what I have to show. Yeah, I ordered 30 or 40 from those pistons with Stevie because
Alright.
I went to my followers. I asked my followers if they want something like this, and they all are really excited. So maybe I order them with Stevie 30 of these, and I'm gonna let them engrave here, and then sell them to my followers engraved with my logo on it or something. So
Yeah, you must have a small, because I think I've got the medium.
yeah, I've got a small.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the medium size.
Yeah, it's big. The small one is big enough for me. I always use it now in my videos. I really like it to build on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sizes and everything.
It's the right height for my side shot when I'm doing the coil bowling.
I have an extra. Before I always with my close-up, I filmed my close-up, and the left corner of the screen there was a webcam pointed at me. Now the webcam is pointed at the side of the close-up. So now I've got two screens, one big screen with the close-up from on top, and a smaller screen in the left corner with close-up from the right side of the build mat. So, but it's not such a good webcam. It has to, I have to update him. But
Yeah, because my bullpup was too low for the side view camera,
yeah,
because the camera was shining down onto it, where with Steve's piston stand that I've got, it's the right size for me.
yeah. I've got with the side camera always when I'm building something, the top camera films it, and the side camera I'm always in front of it with my hand. So I have to find a place for the side camera where he can film everything I do without my hands always in front of it. I'm still searching for the right place for the second camera. But
You've got two options in front of you,
yeah,
before the RDA or RTA, or behind it. I put mine to the side and I don't use my left hand at the ball deck. I use that for doing like the screws, tightening the screws, so they can still see the ball deck.
yeah.
It's recording.
I think it's better that I put my camera on the left side than on the right side, because on the right side I'm always in front of it with my right hand when I'm screwing on the screws and everything. So I think I have to put it on the left side, or yeah, like you say, in front of me. Like I filmed my first reviews I made was with the camera with the cell phone in front of me, and then I filmed it from there. But it's always difficult if you want to show them. You have to take your RDA away from you, and you have to show it like that, and it was too difficult always doing this. So now I'm filming from on top of me, between my two legs. The camera is on top, the top camera is there, and the other one on the side. But almost every review I change something on the setup, so I keep changing things. I keep putting screens in it. I now already made a Word document with all the specs in it, and I let the specs come into my video on a Word document and everything. So every week I change something in my reviews.
Yeah, I'm trying to get mine perfect. I don't know if I'm going to start putting the camera coming down and up in the corner or not, whilst I'm doing the bald section.
I'm gonna measure mine.
Because I just usually cut that bit out.
Wait, I'm gonna answer Stevie. Stevie, the piston is 47.8 millimeters wide, and it's 36 millimeters high. So I think it's a small one that I've got.
I think he said it was medium.
Yeah,
I think it's like a medium.
Yeah, he also sent me a messenger which he thinks it was a medium. So, but that's why I just measured it. Then he knows which one it is. It's big enough like that.
Yeah. Thanks, Graham. I may just do a test order with 3 vapes, see how long it takes to get here.
Yeah.
And if I get hit with customs charges or that.
They're pretty quick.
I don't know what order though. Because I did notice that they haven't got the top side carbon now. For some reason.
I noticed when they came out with the topside carbon, it was added to the website, and then it was not 3F. It was added to manufacturer's website, and it was taken off the day after. Now there were traces on Google because they must have scanned it that day, so you can see that it was there. But I don't know why. It's mysterious. I don't know if it's up there now. I checked about 2 weeks ago, just after Expo.
Whenever we're just putting it on the website ready to get put on,
Yeah,
and he's accidentally clicked it to have it live. I've got the large one, Dimi. My person stands for Steve's the large.
Oh,
Yours
large.
is the medium.
Okay.
I thought mine was the medium.
Okay. Then you can I order the medium. It doesn't have to be smaller like this.
Who used the gear?
And if someone in chat
They've on the gear.
knows somebody who can engrave the pistons I'm gonna order, let me know, because I'm looking for someone who can engrave them for a cheap price. To keep it as cheap as possible for the followers. I don't need to make money on it. I'm just gonna sell them on the same price like I order it and I engrave it. So I don't want to make money on it.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
I just got another drink a sec.
I think the next thing I'll get is one of Steve's artist stand holders.
The big one, for a lot of tanks.
For a lot of drippers and
Yeah,
tanks.
I've got one from. I've got a customer gave me one last year from a Swedish company in wood. It's a really nice one that I've got on my desk. Wait, I'm gonna try to show it.
Well, is that with everything falling off it?
Yeah, that's the problem. and it's really heavy. Whoa, whoa! Looking that I don't fall off my chair. Wait a second, because it's really full also. I show you.
Yeah.
In 3.
I was thinking about making something like that out of 4x2s. Just put 3 or 6.
I don't know which company made it
Aye,
anymore.
6 together.
But it's really heavy. And it was meant to put on the tanks that I wasn't testing and I was using for the review, but at the moment everything stays on it. Because all the stands in my collection are full. So I don't have place anymore, so I have to order some new plastic stands for in my I don't know if you can see them, but I've got some plastic stands.
Put some shelving above the shelf.
Yeah. And I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 stands with on each one 15 tanks. 14 stands with 15 tanks on it. So it's starting
I don't know. I think how many I'd need. No, they're just stored in it's just stored in boxes and crates.
Nah,
Steve, I will give you a shout when I'm ready to get one.
I want my collection in a glass closet, and I want to look at it every day. And I think in a month or 2 or 3 I have to buy another one because my 2 closets are full. So it's time for a new one, but I don't know where I'm going to put it yet.
Yeah, I got one of the big stands from J-Raps. J-Raps do like massive stands. It's pretty pricey on the shipping though, but the quality of the stand is pretty good.
It's not too bad.
My stream is gone again.
A big stand where you've got room for your bottles, your antis, mods, your 4-way charger, standard like Nightcore size, and you know it looks the business. And you can choose all different finishes and whatever vinyls that you want or whatever, and you just mix them up customs. Pretty good.
It's not too bad.
My stand, a customer gave it and he said it was a really expensive one, but I'm happy with it. You know, I don't buy vape gear anymore. If I buy vape gear, they kill me. So, but the last 2 or 3 weeks, all my vape mail comes without warning. So every time I get a tracking code, and I don't know from who it is or what it is. So, and a lot of Chinese companies are contacted me this week. A lot of companies I don't know, like Kanji or something, and yeah, a lot of companies are contacting me now on WeChat and on my WhatsApp and on my Messenger and Kang Vape. Does anybody know Kang Vape? Because they
I've heard
contacted
of them. I think I've got a mod belonging them.
they all look pod systems. All the pictures they send at me look pod systems. Oh, you know who contacted me this week? Yo-Yo from Smock.
Hey.
Yo-Yo from Smock. Yo-Yo wishes you a wonderful weekend. She always contacts me.
Yeah.
Oh. And now, she doesn't
She
work
works for AAA.
She works for A6 now. A6, triple A6.
Yeah.
I know that one, but she started to work for that one. So trying to get something from there.
Yeah.
The TF8. It's quite a nice cat. The calls.
I can't hear anything anymore. Everything is robot voice again. Oh my god. Yeah, my stream is gone again.
Dimi,
Yeah.
Vape's been out, because I done the Kang Vape Lover 120 watt kit 2 years ago.
Yeah. The thing I see, the pictures they send at me are all pod systems. I think.
Hi, Gailey.
Hi, Gail. But yeah, they've been gone for a while. Because I just had a look and I uploaded their video back in 30th of March 2017.
Didn't they make the SQ? Could be. I don't know the name of it.
And the tank that came with that kit looked like a sub-ohm nut. Aye. Like the Kanga sub-ohm tanks. It was
Yeah.
a bit like that.
Mm. Whoa! Now there's what's this? There's sucker on my. What's that? My vape show went to football. What the fuck?
Your YouTube's still coming and going, Dimi.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. It's my Wi-Fi and everything. I don't know why, because it is because of VC. Because when I stream on Wednesday, it always goes well. It never has problems on Wednesday. Only with the audio card or something, but never with my stream. My stream is always okay. Last Wednesday I streamed for an hour and a half without any problems.
Yeah, but you've got to remember, VC will be using up some of your memory and process.
Yeah, and that's
And
the
it
problem.
could be that as well.
That's the problem, and
So
especially
when you get your
we're
new PC, it should be fine.
yeah, and it's especially when we're calling with 3 people. When we're doing the show, just the 2 of us, I have less trouble than when we are doing it with the trio, with 3 people. I think streaming the 3 screens, it's too much for my PC. In your OBS.
Yeah. So next week there'll be no guest, because Dimi's PC can't handle it.
or I've got a new PC.
Unless you've got a new PC.
Yeah.
Although the quality stream maximum is 1080p 60 frames that Dimi's doing.
Yeah, 60 frames.
I'm just wondering whether just knocking that down a little bit would
21%
make it more
CPU.
stable.
It only uses 21% CPU, 60 frames, but it only got 4,000 kbs a second, so that's not a lot. Huh?
No, because I'm up to the 9.
When I'm going under 3,000 kb, it stops streaming. But it can go 3,000. Now it's 5,000. It's always jumping between 5 and 3,000, and sometimes it goes under and then it stops. Nothing to do about it.
Right, John's asking a question. Favourite flavour which you vape all day?
I've got 3.
So what juice?
I've got 3 flavors I vape all day. First, my cold brew macchiato. Really nice coffee with caramel, really, and a little bit of freshness in it. Really nice. The second, everybody knows my Harambe. Still my Harambe. It's since 2 years ago in Paris when Harambe came out. I'm always vaping it every day. And the third thing I'm vaping in all my pod systems is my Element honey roasted tobacco with a little bit of CBD in it. Those are my 3 all day vapes. And actually that's the only thing I vape. Because I had another one this week, Utopia. Also a coffee, but when you vape it in a Superhome tank like the Freemax, it tastes like an ice cream, a vanilla ice cream. And I don't like vanilla. So I started a bottle, but it's not far yet. And I think it's gonna stay here for a long time.
Chris, what's your...
Me, Element Frost all day long.
Connor asks me if they've got my coffee in Zonhoven. Not yet, Connor, but I can order it for Zonhoven and I can put a bottle or 3 in the shop there. So I will order some cold brew and I'll let it sent to Zonhoven so you can try it.
And mine's is Quake's Frozen Bond.
Yeah.
That's my all day vape because I've dropped my cherry menthol. Don't use it anymore. Even though I've still got a bottle sitting in the cupboard steeping away.
No more cherry menthol. Oh man,
Yeah.
are you sick?
What's that Frozen Bond? What's that?
Yeah, it's made by Quakes. I buy it in concentrate, mix it myself. It's a really sweet juice and kills your cotton in a couple of days.
And what's in it? What flavor? what kind of flavor is in it? Is it a fruity flavor or?
It's a slight menthol, but really sweet.
And what sweetness? Strawberry, raspberry?
No, it's just sweet. It's like sugar.
Just menthol and sweet. Just sweet menthol. Oh my
Cotton
god.
candy.
No, I can't fade that one.
That's pretty good.
I hate menthol. The only one I vape with a little bit of freshness in it is my macchiato coffee. That's an iced coffee. It's just the right amount of freshness. When it's hot like today, you can't even taste the freshness. When it's cold outside, it's brain freezing. That's the only thing.
To get to where am I going?
That's like with the Element Frost. You know, come winter, it won't be my all day.
Right, I'm showing it to Conneke. Conneke, cold brew coffee, Nitro's cold brew coffee macchiato. That's the one. And you can order it from Ewok also, if you order online. But kan ervoor zorgen, I'm gonna make sure it will be in Zonhoven next week. I will order some, no problem.
Right, Dimi, what it says on the website where I get it from, right? Your frozen pond is a sweet creams surrounding coolant menthol.
I don't like menthol. I don't like the flavor of menthol. I like a little bit of icing in it with some colada or something, but I don't like menthol flavor. Really don't like it. Same as spearmint. I don't like spearmint either. Nothing. And I don't like to vape it because I eat little Frisk menthol candy every day. So I think I eat a box of Frisk in 3 or 4 days. So I eat a lot of menthol, but I don't like to vape menthol.
Menthol's alright. That cherry menthol was just getting born. That's been 6 years I've been on that.
6 years.
6 years.
It's the
Vapor's
same
tongue
with,
extreme.
it's the same with
That's
me
the
with,
thing, I never got Vapor's tongue for it. It been a menthol.
The same with me with Harambe. I can always vape it, but there were 2 months, the last 2 months, it didn't taste like it should. The last 2 months, my Harambe, and I didn't vape it for 2 months. I only vaped my macchiato. And last week, oh yeah, you wanted me to vape on 50 watts or less, 50 watts on the Solomon 3.
Dimi, that was weeks ago.
Yeah, I know, but now I've got one, and I put braided coils in it so I can vape it on a lower wattage, because it's with top airflow, and I'm with an RTA with top airflow. I'm more like it's around 50-60 watts. Then I vape it some higher. So this one, yeah, it's a good one. Oh, but it's 0.14 ohms, but 54 watts, and it's really tasty. I really like it wicks nice, the Solomon 3. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. Only the color. I don't like the blue one.
There's nothing wrong with the blue one.
I don't like the blue one.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It doesn't fit on any mod I've got.
So go and buy a blue mod.
Nah.
Get a blue mod and match it up with something.
When some company will send me a mod in the future, I will ask for a blue one.
I've got plenty of blue mods and plenty of blue drippers. RTAs.
The only blue mod I've got is now the Vigor Squonker I've got from the expo, and my my profile RDA. Those are blue, and I think that's the only thing I've got in blue. Oh, no, I've got another blue one. Wait, yeah. That's a blue one. Never use it, but that's a blue one. And that's the only one. Okay, before I forget, are we going to give something away today? Or what are we going to do? I've got some...
That's up to you, but how are you going to do it?
How are we going to do it in 2 chats? That's the problem.
Yeah, you can only do it on 1 chat, so you'd have to get everybody to go over to my chat.
Yeah.
I'll get Nightbot up.
Conneke, Chris's review name is Chunkmaster. Meisters.
Yes.
Yeah. Mark will put the link again into my chat.
I've not even done that yet.
Nah, so put the link in my chat if you want.
Yeah, stick a link to the vape hub as well.
What I've got to give away? Are we going to make it one price or we're going to make it two
Right,
prices?
so I'll put the link to Chunkmeister's YouTube channel in both chats. So if you want to go along and subscribe, please do so. And help him along.
And for giveaway, I've got, let's look at this. Do I've got 4 bottles in it? Yeah. I've got 1 box of juice. My Juice Indonesia. GRX Brew. Together with 1 awesome cap. That's prize 1. And prize 2, it's, let's see what's in there. 3 small bottles of Nasty Berry and a cap of Naked. So those are 2 prizes. How are we going to do it? How are we going to do it?
Pick a word.
A word. Armadillo. And everybody go over to Marcus' chat. Everybody in my chat, go over to Marcus' channel, to his chat. We're gonna do the giveaway in Marcus' chat.
Right, wait there till I get to the right bit here. What was the keyword?
Armadillo.
Armadillos.
Just make sure I try and spell it right then, eh?
Yeah.
See, I didn't.
You are serious, Andy up north.
Or we can get a number, and the first one who gets the number wins.
Right, that's how I've put it in Nightbot.
Yeah.
So as long as you type that once and once only, you will be entered.
Okay.
And hopefully it'll work. So I need someone to type it in other than myself.
Armadillo.
That's not fair, I can't go in for it now.
I just cut and paste it. There we are, make sure you don't spell it wrong.
I will type it in.
Yeah, you type it for me, Dimi.
Yeah. Armadillo.
Dime bar, armadillo.
Right, let me just check, make sure people are. Getting included. Hey, it's working. Makes a change for Nightbot.
Nice. Or maybe you've seen it, Mark. I changed my flags behind me. Huh? I put a Belgian flag and the Flemish lion in the back because I got some people complaining about my Flemish lion.
Yeah, and at least Belgium's the right way around this week.
Yeah, I turned it around before I... yeah, I worked on it. Alright, how many already in? 1, 2, 3.
6.
Yeah. Konica,
And
alright, Steve.
We have got 10 people watching at 6 entered.
We give them...
Got 7 now.
We've given them until 50. 3
Ah,
minutes.
Whenever.
Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, I'm so glad I put my fan on.
I can't put mine on because I've got a couple of boxes in front of it.
I had 2 in the room from my son's next door, and I tried to start them up. The first one didn't work. The second one didn't do anything till I put it open, and I started it myself, and then it started up. So that's why it took some time.
There's one of the boxes.
Oh, nice. A gun. I'm not
That's
a
I'm
gun.
selling.
I'm not a gun person.
Ah,
If I want to be cold, I just got the shed.
that's an airsoft gun. Or a BB gun.
Yeah, but I'm not a gun person. If you give me a gun, I shoot somebody. It's too dangerous to give me a gun. There are too many people I dislike.
Hi Peter, if you come over to my chat and put in Armadillo, you've got a chance of winning some stuff in the giveaway.
Ik zal het nog eens in het Vlaams zeggen. Peterke, als je naar een EatMaBB's in een chat gaat, kun je mij doen aan een giveaway. Als je Armadillo typt. It's because I don't know if he understands English. Yeah. It's been a long time I heard you, Peters. When are you gonna call me again? Before he called me
He's fed up of you.
Yeah, he almost called me every day before, and now he never calls me again. You still got 1 minute to enter the giveaway.
Right, if I do that, it'll go. Oh, he's there. I'll paste it anyway. Right, so we have now got
8.
no 7
7.
because Peter has spelt it wrong.
It's Peter. Spell it right, Peter. What did he do? Oh
He
yeah.
added an extra N.
Armadillo? Oké. Peter leren schrijven, jongen! Sarah Peter, but it's almost gedaan, hè? Almost finished. Is niet te goed. Nee, it's not te goed, Peters. Spell it the right way. Oh my god. I won't say idiot, but it's on the tongue, on my tongue. Oh damn! I said it. Damn.
It's out now.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. All right.
Yes, I've got 8 people.
All right. Do the giveaway.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah, roll it. First for the awesome.
And the winner is
Who's the winner?
tells you on my chat.
Peter! Oh, you lucky fucking bastard! Lucky fucking bastard! Oh my god! Okay, and the second winner?
You want another winner?
Yeah.
Right, I'll roll it again. And this time it is me! Hey!
Nah. Nah. We won't do that.
So there's your 2 winners. How you wanting Peter to contact you?
Peter can come over. He lives right the village right beside me, so he can come over and fetch it up. His grandma lives across the street of the shop, so he can. He can.
Not too bad then.
No, he can pick it up. And the second
So
prize,
yes. Me?
you? Okay, I will
Yeah,
send.
that's what it said, Nightbot.
All right.
You'd
Let me
have
use
to
the
go.
damper,
You'd have to go and walk and get it.
I will send it. I will see how much it will cost to send it.
Well, you said you were sending the bulk anyway, so.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, you want the black bulk? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. I will send it to you. I will send the bulk and your price. Okay, that's good. You lucky bastard. winning on your own show.
I can't help it.
Ah,
It was your giveaway, but I couldn't enter because I'm doing it on mine.
okay.
So you done it through your name for me.
Okay. All right.
So congratulations to the winners.
So actually, I won. All right. You lucky bastards.
Yeah, because you can't fix that through Nightbot. Because that's just a roll-it button that you press and
Okay.
hit pick somebody at random.
No problem. I will send it to you with the bulk. I will go
But
to
once you get your new PC, you'll be able to set Nightbot up
Yeah.
so that you can then do giveaways on your own.
I will try. I will try it.
Have you looked at the tools in Streamlabs OBS as well?
Yeah.
They've got some competition tools as well now. Might be worth looking at. Yeah.
Oh.
Have a look.
Je hebt thuis gewonnen, Peter. You won this one. 4 big bottles of juice with a cap. Lucky bastards.
Comes in at the last minute.
Yeah. Always like that. He already won some prizes on my channel. He already got a mod from me, the Dafpo V. So, yeah.
Yeah, actually copy them and put them across onto yours, eh?
Yeah, Peter says, bring it to me, I'm still awake. Yeah, right. Yeah, Peter, come over. No problem. The show is over in 5 minutes, so come over here now. You can fetch your prize today. No problem. I'm still awake till 11:30. Yeah, lucky bastard, damn. It's the same with all the giveaways I do on my channel. It's always the same 3-4 people who win it. My last one also, for the next mesh tank, I did a giveaway. The one who won it already won 4 prizes on my channel. So it's always the same who win.
I've still got my spare one sitting there.
I
Still in its wrapper.
Yeah, mine too. No, not in the wrap anymore. I put it out to show in the review. Yeah, but
Well,
yeah,
that's the black one that's still in the wrapper. It's no good for doing reviews on.
nah.
So I just left it in his box.
I used the black one to test it out, and I vaped on it, and I'm gonna keep the black one. And I used the silver one to show in the review, but I didn't build it in the review. I built it the black one. So
No, see, I prefer silver
nah, I mean
to use rather than black.
nah, I like black tanks. I always go for black. If I got to choose it, I choose black.
But I don't know where I'm giving this away yet. If it'll be on a banter or if it's going to Patreon.
I only got one Patreon, so he gets something from me every month. He will get something from me, but I can do a giveaway with only one.
Nah,
It's better,
I've
so.
got 4 now because you joined.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
But
It-
they've got the topside coming for them anyway. Topside Joe.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So
Yeah.
I'm waiting on hit arriving.
It was funny because my Patreon, he became my Patreon, and the first giveaway I did on my channel afterwards, he won. And I didn't fix it. It was just he just won. And the second one I did last week, he won again. So he's already got his Patreon thing back. Yeah. All right. It's 10 o'clock again.
Just about.
Yeah. We made it
Has
again.
been a quick 2 hours.
Yeah. It went.
2 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours gone.
In the blink of an eye. With not much craziness happening to the channel tonight.
No, only
Apart from me hitting the wrong button and stopping it and
yeah. And my stream is doing crazy stuff, but
I don't even know if your stream's still going. No, it is.
yeah, it's still going. It's still going. I'm looking at it. All right. Let's call it a night because I have to make up the bed for the wife who goes to sleep. So I've got a job to do. Alright, it was a pleasant evening again. It was nice talking to you, Chris.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good for you. Good to jump on.
Should do it
Are
again.
you going to Expo in October?
Me? Yeah, of course I will. Yeah.
I'm probably too. The UK I'll try to go every time, so. But it's
Jimmy,
always.
you have to come and stay in the Premier Inn though.
Yeah, no, it's too crowded. I've been there in the evening. It's too crowded. I come in the evening, Friday and Saturday. I come to the Premier Inn with a taxi, but I stay into the Arden. The Arden is a nice, quiet hotel. It's yeah, the food is good and everything. You've got your place into the restaurant, no problem. So no, I'm staying in the Arden. The Arden is my hotel, and I come over to the Premier Inn.
Well, I've still not booked mine yet because they're not doing no flex on it. So you just get the cheapest rate that you can. They're not doing that at the moment, so
I'm
I've
always
not.
I'm always booking last minute.
I think I'll be the same.
No.
I think next time I'll be Airbnb because yeah, it all adds up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I hope to get an exhibitor pass again. Have to find a company who will give me one.
Dude, mind me too.
Yeah, it was nice because you can
It
go
was.
in on Thursday, you can go in earlier. Yeah, it was nice. So I hope to get
It was
one.
good for me. It saved me walking away around that hall to walk back in, where I
Yeah.
sneaked in the back door with the exhibitor's pass and left everybody else to walk away around. But I'm going to put the link to Chunk Meisel's YouTube channel again in both chats.
Mhm.
I don't know if it'll actually work as a link. No, it's
No, it won't. No, you got to put HTTP.
yeah.
Do that before it.
Hey Frank, is het wel laat hè jong? Oh, de mals gaat overtrekken. Alright. Peter is already on his way to my place, so. Alright.
Enthusiasm.
Let's wrap this up because I have to make up the bed because also I'm too late for it. Alright. I say goodbye from my side. Thank you for watching the show again. Hope to see you again on my reviews or on Wednesday or else next week. That's my side. Bye.
Hey Chunk, you want to say your goodbyes?
Yeah, thanks for having me on, and yeah, it's good to see everybody in chat, chatting away, and pop and see me on my show 10 till 12 on a Wednesday, and check out my videos and all that sort of stuff, and yeah, catch you again.
Right, and it's a goodbye for me, and thanks to everybody that come along and chatted in the chats, both of them. And we will be back next week. Don't know if we'll have a guest or not.
We'll see. I contact some person, so I will see.
If you've got a decent PC, yes, we'll have a guest. If you
Yeah.
don't, then no, we won't.
Okay. Alright.
But without the people that's in chat, there'd be no point in doing the show. So thanks to all you for coming along and joining in with us.
Alright.
And Chunk's blowing clouds.
I only got one thing to say now. Pakt allemaal al een domper erbij.
Goodbye,
En
everybody.
komen.
Adios.
Stay
Bye.
safe, and we will catch you next week. Bye just now.